we're looking at is location. So this is probably a couple hundred units, 200 units plus. Um, it's a B-class property, B-class area, super nice. So if you kind of pan out and look around it, you can kind of see what we're looking at. So that's the swimming pool area. Um, the landscaping looks good. The last time I came over here, they had just planted the grass too, right? So come on. So we have the doggy area. We got a lot of dog stuff, and really what this is more about location. So when you got a big property like this, like 200 plus units, we always make sure that the location's good. You can come over here. So we always make sure the location's good. But I love this property. So the location's off of one of the main roads right over here as you pull into this neighborhood. So the houses over here are, I mean, there's a townhouse over there I know for sure because we used to live in it, and then we moved into a bigger home in this community. I think it's on the market for like 450, 460. That's a townhouse. So now you have nice apartments that rent for less than you can buy a regular home over here, because these are ones and twos, I think, and it might be a mix. We got a beautiful swimming pool over here. If you take a look at that, you got pet friendly environment. We got the laundry room over there, maintenance over there. See, look at all this. Look at how nice the properties and stuff like that look when we look at trees, spacing, green space. I can figure out exactly how many acres this is, but it's a big property and a lot of people live here. I think their vacancy is good, and I think their management is doing really good at leasing, right? So come on, check it out. So even over here we got our jacuzzi area, swimming pool, community area where people can come and chill, bathrooms, all that stuff. All that stuff is super good because when you have a property like this, you definitely want to make sure it's a community, all right? And then naturally, when you have something like this, you're gonna have a ton of kids. There's no kids out. It's amazing because it's a Saturday, right? But prime example, we got, I think that right there is the gym. That's off of the, that's the gym right there. That's off of the swimming pool area, which is good. And then we have our what I noticed is there's a kids area, kids playground. I wouldn't put sand. I'd put like turf, either turf or like the rubber ground, so these kids ain't bouncing off and dragging sand everywhere, because that gets messy. And catch shit in the sand. Who knew? But you also have your laundry area kind of right onto the playground area, because people come, they want to wash their clothes in this area in the community. Kids can play while they're washing clothes. They can see their kids from there. There's like a bench and seating area. Like, everything makes sense because of the community. Look, like, you got people walking around, the lighting and stuff. This is a nice place. What would I do different here? For the most part, I know for me personally, I like palm trees. This place to me needs more palm trees. This looks more like, it has the pine and the different older age trees and stuff like that, which is good. But the biggest part about this is the size of this property. So first, you got a great neighborhood, then you got a great location property. Like, the size and the area of this property is huge. So, I mean, you would think, okay, cool, like it has to be, but you can see some apartment complexes that's 200 unit plus that are on a small property, a small site, only, 10 acres or whatever the case would be. When you got something like this might be 13, 15 acres. Like, you got a lot of square foot, and you got a lot of acreage, and you got a great location, and a great location as it relates to the neighborhood. So people want to live here. Great location in a neighborhood to me means that all the houses around it are expensive and they're nice, and it's cheaper to rent in that neighborhood and instead of buying, because now you can get all the amenities of the pool, this area, the gym, a playground. You got everything that you could for cheaper than if you bought a home than what your mortgage would be. So when you hear me talk about, hey, location, it's location of the property, location of the property itself, and the actual neighborhood that property's in. So there's 3 locational pieces. Everybody hears people say that shit, but there's so much more to it, because when you're talking about buying a property like this, that's probably the B-class property, strong B-class neighborhood, the value of this property ain't gonna go down. People always want to live here, and this neighborhood isn't gonna go down either. You got multi-million-dollar homes in this community because we live in one of them, and then we have million-dollar homes, and then we got $500,000 townhouses that are here, as well as you got condos further down the way because we're close to the ocean. So this is prime real estate, prime apartment complexes, and this is what you should always be looking for. Now, planting more trees, getting in better management, maybe seeing if there's vacancies that need to be filled. That's the value play here. But the whole part about this is the deal. Do I love this deal? Hell yeah, I get this deal hands down. Would this be an easy sell? Could I sell this deal to investors like, hey, you guys should invest in this property with us because we're gonna install management efficiencies, meaning like make it better? Yeah, hell yeah, that's how you play the game. So again, this is your boy Vic, really wanting to show you the difference between, well, and I haven't showed you a bad location but a good property. I'll show you that next. But this one is location, location, location. Great location in a neighborhood, great location of the neighborhood, and great location as it relates to the actual site. The size of this property is enormous. There's extra acres all around this place that, you know, stores could be built, anything could be done here, more parking, anything you think that could help the tenants and you know, really get the tenants to want to be here long term. That's what you put in here. Like honestly, this right here should actually be a dog park. Like if you gated this one area right here, put in some doggy steeples and stuff like that, and you actually made this grass nice, benches, you can make this an easy dog park, or you can go ahead and actually add another playground for the kids, man. Like it's easy to do. So just little amenities that you add to a site like this to make this thing better is exactly how you're gonna actually take this property to, you know, you can probably add in a couple more $1 million worth of value in this property, especially if you held it long term, 15 years, 10 years, whatever the case may be. So again, this is your boy Vic. I appreciate you guys. Keep tuning in. If this is helping you guys, let me know. If you got a question or you need some help with a property, you got a property that you're looking to sell, flip, you need a partner on something, get in contact with me. Shoot me you can comment below and or reach me on either Facebook, Instagram, or private message me, or whatever the case may be. All right, man. You guys have a great day today.